All right, welcome to KYMNradio.net live stream wrestling from the Rochester Civic Center. We have got the 1 AAA section finals, Northfield versus Faribault. My name is Lance Reister, and we will be joined with Chris Mesner. Oh, and we're being moved. Hang on 1 second.
So Keith taken down here to start the second. So just for everybody listening, this is Faribault and Northfield Wrestling. I know we didn't really have much of an opening, but Section 1 3A title match here. Winner will go to the X to represent Section 1 AAA. So big match here between the two towns. He's looking to get an escape here. He's got to get one if he's going to be on the edge there. He's not at one yet. Nope, he's not able to get. Keith can keep that heady. Maybe I'll get some back points here too. He's gonna, no, and he can get a bar, and if he can get a turn here. Not in super great shape anymore, but. So we get an escape from Faribault, so we're back to neutral. Keith looking for to get the takedown here. If he can get the leg, get around the ankle, get around the waist, and he can get his two quick, running short on time. I don't know if you guys can see the clock. We're down to about 10 seconds left here in the period. If he can get that arm around the waist, it's 2, and he got his 2. Puts the score 9-1. Keith Arner doing a nice job. We're going to get a quick caution on the Faribault guy. Keith is going to keep working on it to try for a turn or. He's still working to keep on top here. Nice mat return to start right away. He's trying to tie up an arm and maybe get his bar arm in again. He's got a good bar here. If he can get it and keep working, probably jump to the other side if he can get a hand there. If he can run it here. there, and Keith's going to try to get the turn, and he does. And he's got it pretty tight. If he can work a little bit, maybe just a little bit. He needs to improve just a little bit. He might have to get a little more around and sit a little bit more. He can definitely get a fall here if he can work that. I hear the bench yelling at him to throw in a half. If he can get back and get chest on chest and maybe get a half in, might be his best bet. And there it is. He did get half, but yep. Still a really nice turn there. It's going to give Keith a 12-1 lead. So right now sitting in major decision territory, which the last time these two wrestled, I believe, was a 5-0 decision for Keith. So wrestling a really nice match, Keith is here. And he's going to keep trying to keep the pressure on, keep trying to get another turn. It's what you like to see the guys doing right now. Keith's got a half on the near side. He's going to try to turn again if he can get a turn. We're just going to run out of time, though, but really nice match by Keith Harner. Complete control of the match. Really nice job. Really nice job by Keith. So with that brings the score up to 10-0 team score-wise. Running into 120 here. Which 120, Faribault is going to put out JT Hausen. And Northfield will counter with Logan Williams. So JT is, I believe, ranked fairly high in the state. He was a 5 or 6, so definitely a good wrestler here. Going to be a good match here between these two, I think. Guys trying to feel each other out a little bit here. Some nice action around, moving around. And Hausen in with a nice shot. Nice shot, but Logan trying to get away, but still ends up down. Not able to get the escape at the edge there.
Results from match number 206 pounds class AA. A 6-4 sudden victory to Noah Schaefer, Sunbrook, Mazeppa. Now wrestling 115 pounds, Joe Coleman, Cassie Manuel, Lucas Williams, Sunbrook, Mazeppa.
So Hausen working on top, got a little arm kind of buried through, trying to get a little tilt here, a little turn. Logan's got to stay strong. He's got to get that arm back out. If he can peel that arm out, but they're getting towards the edge now and they go out of bounds. Looks like Hausen's going to let Williams go here, so we're going to be a 2-1, and Hausen's in on a quick single again here. Logan trying to work with her here, but ends up giving up the takedown. We really need Williams to kind of fight here. He's going to get his swipes for his back points, but needs to get in better position. And he does. He's able to belly out, so gives up 3 back points, though, which is going to make it 7-1 here.
We've been good. You've been broadcasting for a while. I've been.
So for anybody that's wondering, yes, it's just been me, and I don't think I even told them it is. My name's Chris Messer. I've been doing the announcing. I said it was kind of a quick hurry up. I'm not technologically minded by any means, and I got to help with a little bit of setup. So
yeah, thank you very much for that, and I apologize, everybody. Yeah, they moved us. They told me when I got here earlier this morning that we'd be on mat 2, so I had us all set up. I was I think some people started. I was going to start the interviews. I got an interview with the Faribault coach, and of course with Staub and everything. I was just getting ready to do that, and Coach Staub came over and was like, hey, we're moving to mat 1. I'm like, that is not very easy for me to do.
Yeah, I think even all the fans and everything were already over there ready to watch too. And so, yeah, I'm not sure why they decided to change it, but it looks like mat 1 is just sitting empty now.
Mat 2 is sitting
empty. Or mat 2, sorry, yes. So I'm not sure what they were, why they changed it, but they did.
Yeah. Well, thank you to you, and thank you to Mr. Joel Olson. We got running the camera here, too. So it's a team effort here all of a sudden. So appreciate everything. And so, yeah, we are. I got the scoreboard on there, too. So everybody at home, the score that is across the bottom in yellow, that is the team score. It looks like I got that cut off maybe a little bit, so we can talk about that when we.
Yeah. So the way I said, we're still at 120 here. I said you said the top, the green, and I believe Faribault is green and Northfield is red on the scoreboard for the individual match score. Yep. And so Housen really kind of doing a nice job here, really putting Williams, is taking him down several times and kind of putting him in a lot of trouble here. So Logan's going to have to really fight if he can really fight to try not to give up a fall here and just end it with and that's what it's going to do. It's going to end up as a tech fall versus a pin, so that saves Northfield a team point with him able to kind of scoot off the match there. But nice match by Housen. Really looked like the better wrestler there, was able to get in on several takedowns there. So we're going to move on to 126 now, and we're going to have a couple bows going. Bo Murphy for Northfield Senior and Bo Bachman for Faribault. I believe he's a sophomore. I may be wrong. I don't really have anything that tells me one way or another, but yes, they're. I believe they wrestled earlier in the year in Faribault, or with maybe a close win by the Faribault by Bachman, but. There's Bo Murphy in with a quick shot to see if he can finish. He's in on that leg. He's going to have to pull him back in, though. I'm just not able to do that. So they're still back on their feet at neutral.
Now wrestling mat 126 for Northfield, Bo Murphy for Faribault, Bo Bachman.
Both guys kind of feeling each other out a little bit. Bo Murphy with a little shot from space, just too far out and not able to get any real good closeness there.
Do you remember what the results were from when they when the teams matched up at least before?
Now when the teams met, if I remember right now, I'm thinking it was opposite because Logan Williams actually wrestled this match and Bo Murphy wrestled 120. And I know Bo Murphy lost a 2-1 result against JT Housen. And Bo Bachman majored Logan Williams. So these two do not have any history this year with each other yet. So should be a tight competitive match, I would expect, between knowing where they're both at. So Bo with definitely the height advantage and reach advantage, and Bo Murphy with the height and reach advantage here, definitely. Needs to set up those shots just a little bit better though, and try to get some angle and.
He's actually has Bo Murphy's elbow. Bo's arm is actually trapped there.
And that's what a wrestler does to make him not let him get around to behind to give up the takedown. And nice defense.
Results was number 13,
So that's 2 cautions right away on Bo Murphy here. 3 cautions becomes a point, so he cannot get another one. So Bo's can be a hammer on top a lot of times. He likes to get a deep, really deep half and a deep waist on guys and try to ride them. So we'll see if he can work that, kind of working for a little.
Got the deep waist in.
Yeah, he definitely has the deep waist in. So.
The Faribault kid is struggling there, breathing. Yep. You can see him taking a deep breath.
Yep. Those long arms, he's able to reach all the way around. Bo's going to try to break him down, and he is able to get him kind of flat there. Let's see what he can work any, get his half ride in or not. Faribault kid doing a good job, but Bo just keeps, he's so long and he's hard to handle a lot of times. So we're going to get a restart again here.
Yeah, they are both doing a lot of great things.
Yes.
Bo Murphy is staying off of his knees, keeping all his weight on him, and keeps breaking him down flat. Yep. The Faribault kid is keeping his head up, and
there has been a fair amount of action for and we get the escape from Faribault. Bo able to ride for a while, but not able to see if he can set up a nice takedown. Like I say, he's definitely got the reach advantage here, so.
He's
trying to use that little, it's almost 2-on-1, trying to tie up that arm a little bit. Getting down on time here, but kind of a shot from space again. Not a lot of good setup there, but sometimes Bo is able to do that and get a little dump reach there, but gonna get stalemated here before that can happen. No, there just wasn't enough time there. But nice little duck under there by Bachman from Faribault.
It really was.
Just wasn't able to, was a minute or a second too late there, because one more second and I think he's got that.
Bo did a good job of keeping his hands out of there right away at the whistle.
Yep, so it's going to come down to a takedown, which a lot of times is what this stuff comes down to, you know. Third period, tied up. See who can get the takedown.
Winning by decision on man 3, 126 pounds from the Rio of Bo Basic.
I imagine Bo is used to being the tallest kid at this weight class.
Yeah, he's definitely, I don't think I've seen him shorter than anybody he's ever wrestled all year, so. Definitely had a smaller weight class, and he must be 6 inches taller than the kid.
There,
he's got a shot to double if he can finish it. He's just good defense. He just wasn't able to finish there. Still was working at that leg, but
he did a pretty good job with the head tap there and then go. He had it. He was in there.
Starting to force the action a little bit. Bo, nice shot there. Again. There's it again, and he's in on this one good. Let's see if he can finish it. He's on that. He's just wasn't able to pick it up. He's going to look for, he does like an arm drag here too, but he's got him locked up pretty good at the armpit there. So we're going to, guys heard the whistle on the other mat and stopped.
They sure did.
Coach Staub yelling at Bo, you got to finish that shot, because that was the nicest shot we've had of the match, and Bo just unable to finish it. So it's going to get down to one takedown here. He's going to win it, and unfortunately Murphy gives that one up.
30 seconds here. He's got to go. Oh, can he get turned around? Can he get?
He's got to try to sit out and maybe get a reversal all around if he can, but not able to do that. Still trying for the reversal, but it's just going to run out of time here. So
Results from match 1, 126 pounds, winning by decision from Faribault, Bo Bachman.
So we're going to be back wrestling here now at
Wrestling 132 from Northfield.
132 here. We have Jackson Barron and Elliott Veland. These guys did wrestle before in Albert Lee. And the result of that match, I believe, was a 1-0 decision for Veland.
You can hear.
So Jackson's going to try to hopefully maybe get past that one. But yeah, he's in on a shot, but getting tied up pretty hard there. And we're going to get a stalemate. So Jackson kind of trying to take some shots here, but not real committed shots, I would say. Veland doing a good job of just kind of tying them up and not really allowing much to happen there. I'm trying a little quick slide by and go behind.
A little bit of a snap single.
Yeah, let's see what he is. Trying to do a little push and trying to duck a little bit and trying to find an angle there, but just not able to find one there.
Both these guys are very tall for 132.
Yes. And I think Elliott Veland is a sophomore, I believe, and Jackson Barron the 8th grader. So I know there's some age on that. Jackson very accomplished, though, for the 8th grader. So this is real similar to the match they wrestled before. Neither really able to get a nice shot off to do a lot. So we're going to go to back on their feet. So there are only a few seconds left. Probably not much going to happen here in the rest of the period. And that's how we end the first.
It was kind of fun. Like I mentioned before, I caught both coaches before this meet, and I was getting ready to play him before we had to move over here. And the Faribault coach did a great job. I think it was, he'd mentioned that it's kind of fun. It was a battle of Rice County here.
Yes, we drove an hour plus to get here when, yes, we could 10 or 15 minutes away, we would have been fine.
Right,
but,
absolutely, yeah.
But this is kind of a neat venue for these kids to be part of, too, here. So kind of a nice thing. So Jackson trying to work for an escape, but he just kind of keeps getting run out of bounds. So
very entertaining match, though. Lots going on.
Yep,
there.
there's some action going. So
and a lot of smaller stuff too. That a lot of each guy's setting up and the other guy countering.
So if Jackson can peel the hands here, he can get away.
Oh my goodness!
He's got to learn to have hand control. When you get to your feet, if you got hand control, that's where it helps out a lot. There he's in good position to score now here. And if he can get around, possibly even get a reversal, would be a big one. But if he can get that arm out and get in front of the head there, he's got the leg. If he can, he's got to get that arm off that leg, and I think he can.
Now he might be able to go for that.
Well, and we're going to give up just the escape. Probably a good idea by Veland from Faribault. It's kind of in a tough position. And in those situations, especially with the match, it looks like it's going to come down to a point or two. Giving up 1 point versus 2 is a big thing there. So Veland in on a double, but Jackson doing a nice job of sprawling. Looking to score here himself if he can.
Yeah, he is so confident with getting those legs
Yep,
over.
it's like he almost looks for that sometimes.
Yep.
And he's going to score, and he might get something locked up here, possibly. Still working for it. That's 2 for Jackson, so Barron does get takedown, and he could possibly get some back points here. Nope.
That was close.
Nice job of the Faribault guy getting out of that. So gonna definitely want to try to ride him out here the rest of the period. So looking to tie that arm up. So short amount of time. He doesn't want to let him away now or give up anything. Oh, and he's got him on his back. And they've at least swiped twice. He swiped twice, but they're not giving him 2. Then they are giving him the 2 because he did get 2 swipes there. So I was wondering what was going to happen there. So
and Jackson stood and he was like, "Hey, coach, you get over there and argue."
Yep. Nope. Absolutely. And the whole bench on Northfield yelled too. And I think Staub had to get after him a little bit, but
something's.
I don't know if we got blood or if they're. For a second, but so gonna start the third period with Jackson ahead 5-0 here. See what he can do on top, if he can keep on top of that and keep on the pressure on top of Veland here. Ooh, looking to lock up a cradle here, Jackson is, but doesn't have his arm in a good spot, so.
Got the Faribault kid's arm in a worse spot.
Yes, they're both in a position where it's hard to do much where they're at. So Jackson's still trying to lock it up, but just good view of the hands. He just can't quite get them together there.
Boy, does he do a good job with his legs, taking away the opponent's legs.
It's you watch a lot of the hands and stuff, but that's almost more important than even where the rest of it is. So we are going to get a stalling call on Faribault here. So. Or warning anyways, so Jackson kind of going to look to work a tilt here, looking to dig out that arm. If he can get him pulled over, he's got to move forward. The coaches are all yelling forward. If he can get a tilt here, just keeps working that arm.
Yep.
And if that's, yeah. But that was the right idea. That's what he was trying to do, is get it behind the head. He wasn't trying to hurt him there. That's the move. You get that behind the head, and that's where the rest of the body's going to go, and that's what he was looking to do there.
And Faribault knows that too, and he's not going to let it happen.
Yep, absolutely. There was nothing. He's going to kind of look to do the same ride again.
He's kind of got the ball and chain and a leg in.
Yep, if he can looking to get a tilt, and maybe he can catch 3 more points here. Be a big win for Northfield, because this was one that we did lose the last time. Okay. Our ref calls a stalemate quick here, so short amount of time, so under 30 seconds here. Jackson really done a nice job in this match. Really just Jackson looking to try to get a quick turn, and he's going to. If he can get 3 swipes, we can get to a major here, and that's going to be huge. That's going to be a huge extra point for Northfield here. Don't think he can get a pin. I just don't think he's in good enough position, but giant win for Jackson Barron.
Yes, it was. Yeah, you're right. The Faribault kid did a great job fighting off the pin, but that is a fantastic extra point. Yes,
after a 1-0 loss to him before, Jackson did a really nice job there of just really controlling the match. So really nice job it's nice to see an 8th grader come out, and like I said, I think the guys are ready. They really want this here. So, and now we get a weight where I think each team's weighed in 2 138-pounders and no 145-pounders. So we're going to see who goes where.
Okay.
So it looks like we're going to get Brody Gore. on Hunter Conrad, I believe. So the last time they wrestled, these matches went differently. Jake ended up wrestling this Hunter Conrad.
Okay.
And Jake pinned Hunter Conrad, and Brody ended up wrestling Isaac Yetzer, and Brody got pinned by Isaac Yetzer. So we're going to have two completely different things going on here. So.
And we had won the toss, correct?
We won the toss. So this was the chose. This was the.
Oh, he had to stop.
This was the matchup I think Northfield wanted here. Yep. So.
Well, he had that was better. Keep going. He had a good shot earlier.
Yeah,
there.
If Brody can get, he's got the leg. If he can get dumped here, he can possibly get 2 out of this. But he's really, we thought Bo Murphy was long and lanky. I don't know. This kid might have it on him even. So Brody's still working on that leg, but just as hard to.
There he come on now.
Keeps working if he can pop that head out, but. Brody's still digging. I was going to say I was surprised they let it go quite as long before they called the stalemate, but we got the stalemate there, so see if Brody can get in on a shot and maybe get a little better angle on it and maybe able to finish one this time.
There's lots of legs there to get a hold of.
Yes, there are. I think Brody, we thought Bo was taller than his guy, Murphy. I think Brody might be 6 inches shorter or more than this guy.
There it is.
And there he's got a shot in if he can. There it is, and Brody's going to get the 2. Nice shot by Brody. Nice job to finish that off there. Brody's going to work and see what he can do on top here. Brody likes to work with a half on stuff 2 on top. We'll see what he can do with that. So we go off the mat here. Looks like we got an untied shoe here. Yeah, so I was just yelling at all the kids that have tape on their shoes because they can ding points for that. If I don't think they did, but in some tournaments they will do that if they have to stop for shoes to be tied. So.
Oh my gosh. Little on-air production here, Joel. That's obviously on about a minute delay what you're looking at there, but.
So Brody's still trying to finish out on top here. He's got his half in again, and we're going to get a end of the first period here. Nice period for Brody Gore. Gets a takedown. Able to work on top, and Brody chooses neutral here.
I think that's a pretty good decision.
I do too.
He's gotten in on a few good shots.
Yep, he's been the only one in on shots, and and the second we say that.
Right, we forgot to knock on wood here on this table.
But Brody's, Brody's still working. We may get a stalemate out of this if we can.
Yeah.
He can hold on.
The scissors.
He cannot figure for the head.
Okay.
No, and that's just not the position he wanted to get into.
Oh, here we go.
But he hits a reversal. If he can get around.
That arm out of there. Put your foot over his head. Put your foot over his head right now.
So Brody's going to get the reversal out of this. So I think we're 4-4 after all that. Whew. A lot of action there.
Yeah.
So I did like the call with them both on their feet, but kind of backfired a little bit. He kind of held in a little too long and ended up giving up back points, which and Brody's giving up a leg here.
All right, there we go.
I don't know if he's going to get. Just not in a great position.
Now he's a little high, isn't he? What an interesting spot to have your leg in.
Yes, I missed the. There's not a lot of neither of them are in a real good position to get away or score or anything there. So.
All right, now Faribault.
So Faribault's going to choose down. So we're at 4-4 going to the third here. So Gore's going to decide whether or not he wants to try ride him and maybe get a turn here, or if he's going to cut him. Looks like he's going to try just getting his legs caught underneath, which so now it looks like there's a penalty point. I guess I'm not.
I think now we decided to cut him here.
And it was 4-4. I thought they just called.
Oh, yeah,
they must have called. They called something else there.
Yeah, you're right. I'm not sure. I missed that as well. Because we are 4-6 now.
And now he wraps his legs around the head there, and he can't do that.
Yeah, we gotta. We'll stop nose. That's the most important.
Yep, that's as long as he's got some semblance of an idea what's going on, we should be all right, I think. So we're back. It is 6-4. So I'm not sure where the points came from and where they didn't. Brody's on his hip again, and that's just. If he can lock up something, he's just. Brody can pop that leg and.
He's kind of got a spiral right a little bit-ish there.
Yeah, he's just. They're not giving him the two yet, but he's awful
power
close.
Half in there, power half, and yeah, I don't know what.
Problem is he's got to give it up here now, though. Now, Brody, just stay long. Do not give up anything that you shouldn't give up here. Like I said, we gave up 6 here last time, so this is.
Yeah, it was a good match.
Yeah, it was a good match. So Brody definitely giving up some height advantage there. So. So that'll make the team score 14-11.
And he can watch that back and really learn a lot out of that.
Yes, I mean, when you wrestle a kid that tall, and you sometimes need to do things a little bit different. So, you got to be pure with your stuff and make sure you're not getting caught underneath and stuff. So we're going to have Isaac Yetzer and Jake Messner here at 145, and I believe they're both weighing in at 132, but.
13-3, major decision, Joseph Kennedy,
kind of feeling each other out, so.
Now wrestling mat 145 from Northfield.
Jake tries a little slide by, but kind of battling on their feet a little bit here.
38 pounds class AA, Luke Swanson, Cass Vanderbilt, Ben Murray, South Road Mazeppa.
So still on their feet, no points scored yet.
There you go, get it.
So there we're going to get a takedown here, I think.
I don't think for the cradle there a little bit.
I don't think they've given any points even yet, because he's still on his leg.
There you go.
So
Nice
there's a
shot.
takedown and in on it. That should get 2 on this. He's going to try to get a quick tilt, and he does. If he can adjust and maybe get, I don't know if he can adjust to get a fall here or not, but he's going to keep working, but just not going to get good enough position. So we are going to end up with 3 near fall.
Results by 3, 145, winning by technical fall from Northfield, Brody Kelly.
Messner's going to choose down here to start the second. 5-0 right now. And there's the escape, so it's 6-0 now.
Jackson Shield from Northfield, Gavin Gust.
There's Jake's in on his fireman's again, and he's got an arm trapped if he can get him over.
Yep.
He is going to get some backs, but hopefully, nope, they didn't swipe enough, so he's going to try a tilt again here. And there, he's got it, and I don't know, still maybe not in a pinning position yet, but I don't know if he can adjust and maybe get a little, well, he's got to get his swipes first.
But from here, he looks pretty good.
I
on
thought
this
so
side.
too, but the ref didn't even get down there, so he
Right.
must not have been that close,
Yep,
I guess.
On the far side, yeah. Our angle is at the best there.
So we're at 11-0 now. So Jake's going to try maybe to get his bar here. Grab the up, he's going to try it, and if he can get this tight, a lot of times that can be lethal for. Does have it. I don't know if he can get the fall out of it or not. We're going to see. He's going to have to adjust a little bit. There he did.
goes.
Now he's in pretty good shape if he can. I think, boy, it's hard to.
Justin again.
There, it looks like he's, I don't know. There we
it
got
is.
it.
Nice
and
job.
Jake's able to get the fall there. So big win for Northfield. Big pin. It's what Northfield was looking for when they changed the 2 matches around. So really big pin there. So puts Northfield up 20-11. Team score. And now we're going to be moving to 52. And it looks like we're going to get Jace Barron and Aiden Tobin. Another match that was not wrestled earlier, but we had Owen Murphy before, and Owen got, I believe, gave up a major decision. And then Jace Barron wrestled at 160 and won at 160 in the other match. Sorry.
Yep. Yeah, their meat.
Yes.
I guess. Yep.
The other, yeah. Two pretty experienced guys here, both really solid wrestlers, so it could be a good match.
Nice.
Jason on the leg, if he can finish off here, see if he can. Tobin with the little wizard on, trying to hold that there, but leg wizard. Jace can elevate that. Nope, we're gonna get the stalemate out of it here. So back on their feet, see if Jace had a nice shot there, see if he can get another one and maybe finish one off here.
Nice defense.
Nice
there.
defense there. Tobin with the shot. Jace trying to maybe score, but not in real good position there either.
Oh. Faribault knew that shot was coming. He felt that shot.
Yeah, and just don't know that he's in great position to do much else, but Jace is actually going to end up getting. Now Jace kind of reaching for a head, and there's the reversal. So it was a little scary there for him.
But he stayed very calm.
Yes, actually in on the shot, but just, got himself in a little worse position there. We'll see if Jace what else he can do here. So that'll end the first period, so. So Barron's going to go down here. Try to get some movement down there. And nice quick reversal by Jace Barron. Boy, that was that was quick.
It was a very good switch.
That was nice.
He set it up really well.
Yes. So that makes it 5-4. We'll see if Jace what he can do on top here.
Let him loose.
And he's going to cut him. Likes his chances of takedown, and he has been in on both the shots here. Just got a little out of position on the one and ended up on his back. If he doesn't do that, he's in really good shape in the match right now.
Yeah.
But plenty of time here. He's still got some time to score some points and come back and win this match yet.
It looks like he wants to tie up. Is that normally what he does?
It's sometimes.
Okay, yeah.
How's that?
Oh.
And there's a quick takedown by Tobin. So we'll see if Jace can get away here, get one quick before the end of the period, or I guess we still have 45 seconds to go, but see if he can set up that little quick switch or quick like he did before.
We get a stall.
Call the stalling on Barron, and he gets an escape here. So we're 8-5. Lots of action in this match, really.
Yeah.
A lot of activity, so fun to watch.
When you guys wrestled them before, was that at a tournament?
It was in the regular duel for the Big Nine conference duel. Yep. And right now, it's pretty much gone to where that one had gone, other than the last two matches. We had and I had Jace. I'm not sure what he was doing there.
Yeah, it was like his right ankle just kind of gave way in there on a shot. Yeah, it was interesting. We'll step away here for a second. We got some advertisers here that have been kind enough to help bring this to everybody, all of us. So let's take a couple minutes.
Does your current business bank feel impersonal, focused on the bottom line, too busy to talk? Hi, I'm Kirk Mullenbrook with Merchants Bank, and our business team is here for one simple reason: to support the hopes and dreams you have for your business. It's time to work with a bank that prefers more personal interactions, will understand your business goals like you do, and is invested in your success. And that's where we come in. We're Merchants Bank, a community bank that's small enough to care for you, big enough to care for your dreams.
Now may be the right time for you or a loved one to consider moving. Northfield Manor allows you to leave behind the worry of home maintenance and repairs to join a supportive community welcoming you to your new home. Northfield Manor offers affordable, unfurnished apartments for adults that are 62 years of age and older, or those that have a disability. This controlled access building features a beautiful dining room, lounge area,
Yeah, go ahead.
Yep.
Go ahead.
So we're back to action. Yeah, it looks like Jace maybe rolled an ankle a little bit there. Not exactly. It's hard to see who's on the other side of the mat, but obviously dinged something up on the ankle. Looks to be okay. So Jace trying to ride tight here, ride tough. And apparently, ref's going to call stalling on Jace. Not looking to score. He's able to get a mat return. She's still on top. Able to flatten him out on the mat. Let's see if he can get a bar or something in from the side here. So I guess the ref called a reversal here. So Jay's trying to get away here to save an extra point on the team here. 13-5 our score, 28 seconds. See if he can do that quick switch again or that quick move like he had before. And he's going to get, I think he's, well, and he's not quite able to get away.
He's hurting.
So we got 14 seconds left in the match. If he can get away and save a point here.
21-9, major decision. Caleb Lochner, Sunbrunner Mazeppa.
Real quick away on the bottom, just not able to. Yeah, I think we're going to end it at 13-5, it looks like.
Yep.
So. So that's going to make us 20-15 for the team score. So that's going to bring up Owen Murphy at 152 now.
Results round 1, 152 pounds, winning by a fall from Faribault, Aiden Tobin.
It was 20-11. Now it's, they did not win by fall.
Yeah. Chaos. We got chaos.
Yes, we're not. I'm not sure where they got fall out of that by, but the score should be 20-15, I believe. It was 20-11 with a major decision. Should have added 4. It should be 20-15.
Well, I think we can relate with technology.
Yes.
You know, people, it's all, you know, it's only as good as those of us that are putting it together and utilizing it. So,
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yep.
And the table workers that do it, no one's getting paid to do what they're doing there, and it's all a volunteer thing. So I know that gets to be can get to be ungrateful work too. So
yeah, it can be nerve-wracking when you're running. Every scoreboard is run differently, and the software people are using, and some of it is not always the smoothest of operations.
Absolutely. And then of course something goes wrong, and they hear about it from everybody knows. So
yep. I know there's a scoreboard that we use for baseball. It's actually a very similar scoreboard you guys use in the gym for the wrestling. And, man, when I get the score off, it's easier to turn the thing off and turn it back
start
on.
over, which it looks like what they might have done.
So.
I don't. It's still saying 2017, so I'm not sure. Well, I know Northfield has Owen Murphy out here, and I'm not quite sure who Faribault has out right now.
And we can try and, I don't know if he just announced that or not there.
Yes, I know they announced double A. I was listening, but
okay.
Once they get the scoreboard figured out, we'll probably get a better idea.
Well, now they got it at zeros, so they figured that out.
We're getting closer.
Yeah, I know as soon as I go to fire a 30-second ad, they'll come right out and want to start. So I got, again, see, this is what I need to do here is, in all the confusion, my overlays here stopped. We need to get that There. So now everybody will be able to see the sponsors firing in the lower left-hand corner again. Make sure you acknowledge those businesses that have helped us bring this meet today.
Absolutely. I mean, we can't think it's great that you guys are able to come and put this on. We've had many people say how they've enjoyed watching and listening to not just the wrestling, but the basketball and the hockey too. So It's been really great. So
good, thanks. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun figuring this stuff out. Sometimes it's more frustrating than fun, getting stuff plugged together. But it's been overall very good. So I appreciate the compliments. I think the next thing that we are going to do is going to be girls basketball on Tuesday.
Okay.
But I got to find I'm not sure if my regular basketball guy is wants to announce or not. So that's where I'm trying to. So yeah, we're going to get better and better with communication, both to the teams, the coaches, and with administration. So social media stuff, getting that out there. All right, here we go.
Yep. So
it is 20-15.
Yeah, it's 20-15, and we have Owen Murphy. And I believe it's Cooper Lightnum, I believe. And yes, it is Cooper Lightman and Owen Murphy. Owen in with his nice shot here, see if he can finish it. Still hasn't gotten any points yet, but still working and not able to finish it. In on a beautiful shot, just not able to finish.
Yeah. And now Owen he's giving up some weight here, I'm assuming.
Nice there he's got it. Now he's got it. And yes, because I believe both Owen and Jace weighed in at 152.
Results, man, 160 pounds.
So Owen's going to let him go. Try to get in on another takedown here.
I think that, The other guy looks bigger.
Yes, he does. And Owen in on it again. If he can finish it again, they're right on the edge of the mat. There, he's got it. He's got just unable to get it tight enough to get a turn there, but he does get the takedown anyways. So getting down to about 30 seconds here left in the first. Owen with a couple nice takedowns, first period so far.
Yeah, and takedowns that didn't really expend a lot of energy. If the other guy's that much bigger than you don't want to waste a lot of energy trying to get a takedown.
Getting stuck on the bottom. And so they're kind of working the edge of the mat, running under 5 seconds, so they're going to have to blow the whistle. I think they're hoping to let the clock run out, but so still at 4-1. So Owen going to be asked to hold him down for the last 5 seconds. Looks like he's going to do all right there. So Owen's going to take down. So Owen right to his feet right away. Nice escape, boy. It's about as fast as you're going to get to your feet right there. So 5-1 now.
And again, not expending a lot of energy doing it. They're wasting energy being on the bottom there. So
And Owen gets in it on the throw. And they did not give the takedown there. So crowd yelling or bench yelling at Owen, just be smart. Don't get caught in anything you don't want to be. Owen, nice in on it again. Just dig out that head, and he could get some back points, too, if he can keep that there. And he's going to get some backs, I think. See if he can adjust a little bit. And there. So I think he swiped 2 or 3 times. Yeah, he's holding 2 points, so puts Owen up 9-1 now. Owen going to kind of look for a little head lever or something here, possibly. Trying to dig that arm up, get under his head. Still digging for it. There, he's kind of digging. There, he got it. He got what he wanted. He just couldn't quite finish it off. So No one's going to give up the escape here quick, but Owen definitely been the better wrestler on their feet so far here. We'll see if he can get another one here. And Owen trying a little duck there, but back to their feet. So down to the last 20 seconds here.
Yeah, I think Faribault had his hand that was kind of limiting his.
Yeah, wasn't able to do much. So see if Owen can get one here before the end of the period. And there he's got in on it again if he can finish it. This is kind of the position you were talking about where you don't like to get stuck if you're not as big as the guy, and I don't think he's going to be able to finish anything here, and he's not.
Yep. There you just hang on for life and try not to expend a lot of energy because your arms are against his legs.
It's a tough one.
And he weighs that much more than you.
Yep.
8 pounds maybe doesn't always sound like a lot. It is.
It is. And it's amazing to say that he looks 8 pounds bigger than him, or even more. So.
Oh, absolutely.
And no one's going to get stalling call. I always find that funny when he's the only guy that shot. And he backs out once and he gets the stall call. But I'm not a ref, and I will praise every ref that does it. They do a great job. And Owen's trying to get a bar here. If he can get a turn here. Nope, not able to get that, but nice takedown there. I just don't think the weight size is just making it hard for him to do a lot, so he's been able to get in on those shots well. If he can do that again.
And now it's just smart wrestling. Don't put yourself in a compromised spot, correct?
Yes, absolutely. The Faribault guy hasn't shown any real ability to shoot real well. He's kind of trying to go up top, but Owen's definitely been the better. Owen's just there on this all the time, and he can be he's getting back swipes too. If he can get home right there, he's going to get some extra points out of it. And then if he get,
he does. They got 2 down,
or at least hold him 2. Now we can maybe search for one more good turn, and he can actually get a tech fall out of this if he could work at that. But 15-3 up 12. He's probably going to nope, and Owen gives up the reversal. So now it's 15-5. Major's still in play, but
yeah, this is where you can, he's been working on that guy that much bigger than him.
Yeah,
you can see it's taking a toll.
Yep. So Owen's just gonna hang on underneath there.
Yep.
If he can give up a win with a 15-5 major decision, I think the team feels pretty good about that, and I think it's putting Northfield in a good spot with the major decision win here for Owen. That's a very nice match for Owen. So, and that is going to do it. So, it's going to put Northfield up 24-15. Really nice match for Owen Murphy. I believe, I know Leichman is at least a junior, may even be a senior. So, freshman to get that match, very nice win.
That is huge.
So,
that is huge. That is
and awesome. Now we're going to get Ryan Kuiper at 170.
Results round 1, 160 pounds, winning by major
going back to Murphy, I mean, it was smart wrestling too.
Absolutely,
I think we'd mentioned that a few different times. He was definitely the more technical wrestler there. And
he was in a good position there. So we are going to get Ryan Kuiper here. I'm not sure who the Faribault wrestler is, but Ryan in with a quick takedown. And I think anybody that's listened to any of the broadcasts probably knows what Ryan's go-to move is, what he's usually shooting to get.
Yep.
And it looks like he's trying to do it. And he's got it. And he's got him, and he gets the fall. Big fall for Ryan Kuiper. That's probably almost going to do it because I believe Faribault will have to forfeit at 182 here. Because since they forfeited earlier in the tournament last week, so they have to forfeit a weight.
Oh, okay.
So it may be 182, which if you're Darren Kuiper, there's not a lot of guys that probably want to wrestle him very often, I'm guessing. So, but maybe they are going to put someone out. Now they are going to wrestle someone at 182. Yep. So I think, I hope I'm not wrong, but I do believe they have to forfeit a match yet.
Okay.
So So there, Darren's going up top. He's going to try to get a quick fall here, too. Oh, and he's got that tight.
Yes, he
and
does.
we get a quick fall. So that makes it 36-15.
10 seconds.
Yes. I am surprised if they do forfeit 95. I'm very surprised they did not forfeit that match. But
Well, do they have a 220 that they would want to?
So we'll see. I thought my understanding was they had to forfeit a match, but I could be wrong here. But nope, I guess they must be forfeiting up a weight then. Maybe they're not at all. Maybe I'm wrong.
That's all right. You're not getting paid for this either.
No.
So,
so Nick in on that, quick on the head, and Nick gets a quick takedown here. So Nick's gonna. Gabriel Shatsky, he's a very good wrestler for Faribault. So 2 good wrestlers here going at it. Nick definitely with the age advantage on him. I believe Shatsky is a sophomore, but Nick trying to work an little arm bar action here. Really trying to drive it over, keep him on the mat, and he does. And he's going to try to. He's going to get back points. He's going to have to adjust a little bit, I think, to get the fall. But yes.
Boy, these upper weights, you can really tell when there's an upperclassman.
Yep, it's kind of what's carried our team a lot this year. Oh, and Nick's got that really tight, and there's the fall. So if it wasn't over before, it is over now. So Northfield is going to be the section champion, so we're very excited about that. But we do have a couple matches left, but nice match by Nick Mikula there.
That was fantastic. Big smile on his face.
Yeah, so.
Big sense of relief across the bench here.
Yep, I think they all felt that it could happen, but you still got to wrestle, and they had to go out and do it. And
yep, I talked about that with both coaches.
So here's our forfeit.
Yeah,
so Mason Pagel's another person that not a lot of guys want to wrestle.
Me included.
So there was the forfeit that we had talked about. So we're gonna be at 48-15 now, and I'm guessing we're gonna get Joey Schultz. Joey Schultz, and I guess I'm not sure who. Might be Nelson, I believe, was the name I had seen before. So Joey, a first-year wrestler. People have been listening.
Yep.
Trying to learn a lot. He's definitely he's an athletic kid. He's kind of learning how to push the pace a little bit here, so. So, Joey kind of feeling out here a little bit. He's kind of trying to, looks like maybe throw a headlock here.
Yeah, You can see that. You can tell he's a first year because he's little. He knows how he wants to do it, but he's not really sure how to get there.
Yep, exactly. He knows what he wants to do, but doesn't know if the body can get there when he wants to. And it's been fun. He actually had a nice win the other night. I think we were broadcasting. He got a nice fall. That was it was fun to see.
Head snap.
Yep. Some of those things that becomes feel that takes some time to learn and get that going. And
yeah, absolutely. That'll play dividends for him on the football field too.
Absolutely. Everyone's just really excited that Joey came out this year. I don't think he really planned on it, but the team said they needed a heavyweight, and Joey thought, I'm going to try it. So
you got to hand it to him.
Yep. And he gives up the fall, but there you are, Section 1 champs. I think it was a goal for these boys all year, and they got it.
That is fantastic.
That was a fun match, and great job. Great to see these guys. So do that. But yes, thank you for having me do this. I'm glad you guys did this because I said we've had many, many, many parents, relatives, grandparents, family, even people that have watched it and they have really enjoyed it, and that goes for all the sports. So.
Well, thank you very much. I understood they watched it during Spanish the other day. Maybe I don't know if we should say that out loud, but I got a text that it was a Spanish class was watching some wrestling yesterday. So that's pretty awesome.
that is pretty cool. So nope, it's a great thing you guys are doing, no doubt. So
well, thank you very much for being here, and thanks to Joel Olson for helping run the camera there, so everybody's got a good shot here and there. Yeah, you can see the kids across the mat. They're
yep, I think
we'll stay here with it through the medal ceremony. And then Coach Staub, I think, is going to try and send some seniors over here. So
okay, perfect. So, I'll gladly give up my headset, talk to somebody that knows something, one of the wrestlers themselves. So
here, you keep talking about something. I'm going to actually dig out another headset for them.
Okay. So they're gonna. I think we're gonna get I think Joel's giving out the awards for second place first, but. Well-deserved honor for these guys. I think they've worked hard all year. It's fun to see a lot of these guys haven't made it. So really fun to see. Really great job. So by them. So I think they're just we're going to get awards right away, and it won't be long.
We got a big group of fans up here behind us.
I think they're all going to want to come down afterwards. I know. 3 years ago, the last time we actually had a non-COVID type event like this, the pictures and stuff all happened afterwards, and a lot of the families were down. But we still got 2 matches going on the other mats, and I don't know how far away. Let's see, 220 on one match.
Let's talk quick about. So now you're going to go to the team. Will go to state, correct?
Correct.
And when and the XL.
So it will be 1 week from this coming Thursday. Will be the team, and there's 8 teams. Obviously Northfield one of them, at 1 from each section, and they will wrestle out basically an 8-man bracket on just Thursday, and then the following 2 days are individual, and the individual consists of So now we had. These kids will all be here on Friday to wrestle individually. So the top 2 kids in each bracket will then qualify for the 16-man bracket at the state tournament, and that will be wrestled Friday and Saturday at the XL Energy Center. So
you're going to come back. They're going to come back here next Friday.
On Friday, this coming Friday, they will be here wrestling individually now.
For section individuals.
For section individuals, correct.
Right. Yes. I have not investigated whether I can cover that yet or not.
And that gets hard to. Individual tournaments aren't the easiest thing to cover. The team aspect
it would be all over on the different mats. I'm not sure how I'd be able to do that.
You can have 4 guys wrestling at the same time and not able to ever really see which match you're looking for. So.
Has anybody heard anything about how the girls are doing in Hastings today?
No, I should actually find out. Yes, because that's a very big deal going on. Just with that right now.
I've got some texts too. Let's see if anybody's texting me anything.
Yes, I don't.
Yep, absolutely.
Nice work, Coach. So no, I have not seen anything. I will give Bob a quick text and see if we can get any update before you have to go here. But that's a great thing. I know you guys have talked a little bit about it with the first year that the girls wrestling has actually been sanctioned. So that's a very neat thing, I think, for wrestling and girls wrestling especially. So
it's fantastic way to grow the sport, get more people involved in it.
Yes, and I said it's and Northfield's typically had a fair amount of girls in the program in the youth division. So.
All right, now they're going to.
So anybody can hear in the background, they are giving the Northfield their individual medals now. So
I unmuted that mic. We'll see if it picks it up. Logan Williams.
We'll want to grab them quick before they all get real excited after they hold up their trophy. Or maybe that'll be the best time to grab them. So.
Yep. Well, no, we're going to let them enjoy the moment, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
There's your son getting his medal.
Yep. So I know this was kind of one of his goals, really big all year, was to get the team to state. I mean, he's got individual goals as well, but I think the captains and even all the kids on the team, really, that was their goal, was to get the team to state. And obviously that first goal's been accomplished, so very neat thing. So
yes, absolutely. So Bob texted you back. Thanks so much. So Ella and Laney are in the finals.
Which I'm not sure how they set that up, but that's usually a good sign that if you're in the finals, a lot of times you make the state tournament. So I shouldn't say I know for sure, because I know in the boys they take the top two. The girls,
on the individual
because
stuff.
it's a smaller brackets, they may only take one. So,
and that's what this is. This is individuals.
This is the preliminaries to get to the state tournament
for individuals.
For individuals, there's two different sections, or two different regions, and they may take two. But like I said, we'll get a little more either. But we do have two girls, looks like, that are still alive then. So,
well, hopefully. They all lined up like they were going to take a picture, but they're all facing away from their fans. So hopefully...
they'll get down, and I'm guessing eventually we'll have a little bit of a... So... Yeah, I'm guessing once the action gets done on the other mats, we'll be able to have a little bit more activity down here. But
a more formal announcement.
So...
There, Joel is having.
I'm going to move real quick, and I'm going to go take a picture.
You go get one. You got a good shot at one. You absolutely. We've got a pretty decent shot here. We're off just to the side. Again, here, let me get that. Let me get the scoreboard out of the way. We don't need that on there anymore.
Lucas Williams, Jack Creer, Miles Kramer, Colby Dorn, Ryan Stamets, Lucas Shield, Lincoln Courtland, Dan Murray, Caleb Lockwood, Lacey Goodman,
Joel,
Wilson Northwest,
you're in the shot.
Isaiah Miranda,
You're all good. We got it now.
Ryan Maxwell, Wyatt
Well, that's awesome. Fantastic, guys. I'm going to stay right here. Coach Staub, I think, is going to come over, and you might get some of the seniors. So there, now we're getting a senior picture.
Dalton Hall,
Adjust the camera over there.
and manager Anna Salto. At this time, we ask each wrestler from Casanandale to come forward when their name is called to receive their championship medal. Caitlin Anderson, Brock Bond, Jordan Coleman, Ian Frederick,
Yeah, I'll take
Parker Richards, Sam Rocky, Joseph Kennedy,
Jake, you hear me?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, bring that microphone right in closer.
All right.
All right, hey, congratulations.
Thank you.
That's a lot. That is a fantastic experience, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. It feels great. I love it.
All right, let's talk about your match first, then we'll talk about all the team stuff. Break me down about your opponent and how your match went.
Well, my match, I knew what I needed to do. I knew I needed to get the fall. I went out there a little flat-footed, just got some nerves, or just got a little nervous from last time we wrestled here.
Yeah.
Just flashbacks of what happened sophomore year. Got a little nervous, but once I got the adrenaline going, I got ready to go, and I got her done.
Yeah, it is an intimidating environment. It's a different environment. And yeah, you came in, and yeah, you can see that experience across the team. You can see the experience of the seniors.
Yep.
Really showing things how to go. Talk about the team a little bit.
Our team, we've been working all year. We've been working hard, getting up Monday, Wednesday morning, just grinding her out, and we've been working our butts off, and it really showed off right here. Winning 48-21 in the section finals. Nothing better than that, and a trip to the X.
That is fantastic. But to do it as a team, that is a lot of fun.
Yep, it's a blast.
Thank you very much.
awesome.
Individually and everything else we can. We'll probably have to move things over to the radio side from now on.
Okay.
But our definitely plan is to keep following you, and we certainly wish nothing but the best of luck. Would you mind grabbing another teammate or two?
Yeah, for sure.
The love here across the.
All right, for sure.
The seniors and the captains.
All right.
Whoa! Whoa! Bo, can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right. Congratulations on
Thank
this
you.
awesome experience here today.
Oh, yeah.
Tell me a little bit about everything that was going on, what the goals for the team, and was this one of them, I'm assuming?
Oh, yeah. We knew what we needed to get done, so we just went out here, worked our hardest to get it done, and we showed up today.
That was fantastic.
Yeah, it was.
You definitely showed up here today. Anything, I know there was lots of moving around. Some guys had to wrestle some guys that they hadn't wrestled before.
Yep.
Some of that stuff was happening. But you guys were still able to maintain composure.
Oh, yeah. Stay ready.
Yeah.
All these guys are ready. They know what to do every time they go out there. So.
Yep. Do you have any kind of a feeling on who you're going to see next now as you guys move on as a team?
We don't know who we're going to have at state, but we're shooting for top 3, top 4, so hopefully we get there.
Yeah, that is fantastic. Yeah,
Oh,
you
yeah.
guys were currently ranked, I think, number 9 as a team. Is that right? Yep. Okay. So, yeah, if you can go for top 4, that is it's already a great accomplishment.
Yeah, for
and it's
sure.
a lot of fun. You got a lot of fans up here behind us.
Definitely.
A lot of you guys are turning out, taking some awesome pictures. This is a great experience for sure.
Yeah.
Are they going to do a little bit of a medal ceremony? Is that what we're all waiting for here?
I think so.
All right. If you want to share the love here with any of your other teammates, thanks so much for swinging by.
That.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Darren Kuiper, 10-second pin.
Yep.
That was awesome.
Yeah. I was expecting a forfeit, so.
Okay, yes. We were talking about that a little bit. We thought there was maybe you have to do a forfeit in there, and we thought it might have been with you, but then they moved it up. So is that the scenario that they did have to forfeit one?
Yep, we knew they were going to forfeit one. We just didn't know where it was going to be, so.
Okay. But you go out, they put somebody out there on the mat against you, and then you pin them in 10 seconds. And that, of course, is awesome. We got a great shot of that. But I think you're even more excited about what the team is able to do watching you here lead these guys.
Yeah, it was great. Actually being able to wrestle this year. I was out last year when we made it to state with after surgery, so it was nice to be able to help out this year.
Oh, that is fantastic. And as a senior and a leader of this team, it's we've talked on air a lot about we can see when those seniors are on the mat, the energy level, you guys are at a different pace. You're so much more confident out there, the senior group is. Not that the younger guys they're certainly holding their own and certainly contributing, but the seniors you can see they're not going to leave anything on the mat.
Yep.
And that leadership, it looks like it's carrying down through the team.
Yeah, this is our last year. We've been wrestling together for a long time, so.
I remember when my kids were wrestling with you, and I missed it, of course, and everything. But congratulations very much to you. It looks like now as a team. So next week, individually, you'll be here. Is that?
Yep, individual sections.
Okay. All right. And then after that, it'll go back to that's when the team stuff will start. When everybody goes to Excel, that's when all that'll happen.
Yeah, team state is Thursday, I believe.
Okay. All right. Well, we're going to follow you as much as we can. We'll probably have to move some of this stuff to the radio station, but we'll follow as much as we possibly can. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Which one? That one right there is good. Coach.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Feeling good. Yep, that was a good one.
It really was. That was you had there's a lot of good wrestling in there.
Yep.
But all the movements that was happening.
Yep.
It was a team effort.
It was. It was an all-around team effort, and that's what these guys have done all year. some guys have stepped up when others, maybe had a bad match and somebody else picks them up and they go out and get a big win that we're not expecting. Or, it's been that way all year with this team. And it just shows that it's a true team effort that these guys are doing out there. So it's fantastic.
You want to talk a little bit about the seniors there and their leadership, since you're on that topic?
Absolutely. We had 5 seniors out there, and we knew that Bo Murphy was going to have a tough match with Bo Bachman. He's a highly ranked kid, but Bo went out there and gave it his all, and lost a close match. And then Jake going up against one of their better wrestlers and going out and getting the fall, that was huge.
Yeah.
And then we had Nick Mikula, Darren Kuiper and Nick Mikula and Mason. They didn't even wrestle against. I knew they had to forfeit a weight.
Yeah.
I was thinking they would do it at 82, but they decided to do it at 220. But I don't know, it worked out in our favor. All those guys, great leaders, and they push the pace and they show it out on the mat.
Yeah, they certainly did. You could about the push and the pace. That was something that we talked about a little bit here. Was I noticed when the seniors were out there, their pace was like they were not going to leave anything on the mat at all. They smart wrestling too.
Yep. They remember what it was like to go to the XL a couple years ago, and they knew they wanted to get back this year.
Yep.
So
and they're going.
They're going. It's a great feeling, and to go as a team again. And now our goal is for this week, let's get as many individuals there as we possibly can as well.
Yeah, that's exactly it. So that all starts next Friday?
Next Friday. It's just a one-day tournament. Yep, that'll be individual sections.
And that'll be here again?
That'll be here. Yep.
Okay, and we're at the Mayo Civic Center in Rochester. So, all right, I think I'm going to try are they going to do a little bit of a formal medal ceremony or announcement, or what are they going to do here? Are we just watching?
Did it. We're just watching.
Okay, so we took all those pictures.
Yep.
All right.
So we're probably out of here.
All right, sounds great. Thanks so much for your time.
Lance, thanks for doing this again. Appreciate it. It's been great.
You bet. All right, well, you've been watching wrestling, Northfield Raider Wrestling. They are the 1 AAA section champions, moving on as a team to the state tournament. You've been watching KYMNradio.net. Thank you to everybody tuning in, and thank you, of course, to the sponsors for allowing us to bring this to you. Everybody have a great weekend.